Hello guys, welcome to CloudRaga. So in previous video we saw what is dependency injection and we got some overview of it. And in today's video we will see the types of dependency injection and yeah, that's what we get to know from here, and later we will write some code on it. So there are like two types of performing dependency injection in Spring Framework. So first is constructor injection and second one is setter injection. When we talk about constructor injection, so this happens via the constructor, and for this scenario we have to create constructor with some argument. So let's suppose we have a class, some class, so it has some fields, so those fields must be there in the constructor. So we can have constructor as per our requirement. So we have to actually create parameterized constructor to initialize those fields. So, and the next statement says this is typically the preferred way of performing dependency injection. Why? Because it ensures all the dependencies are satisfied at time of object creation. Yeah, as soon as the object gets created, all the fields which are mentioned in that constructor gets initialized. So this is preferred way. And the next one is setter injection. Setter happens when we are using setter methods. Like whenever we create a class, like here in previous example, we created this worker class with some fields, name and address. And what we did later, after creating these fields, we created getters and setters. So we are talking about these setter methods. So setter for name and setter for address. So what we have here, we are trying to create like object of worker plus initializing the setters of these fields. So if we are doing this, we are actually using or performing setter injection. This approach is less preferred than constructor injection. Why? Because it can result into some kind of inconsistent data. Maybe we are not setting up all the fields, because right now we have two fields, so we have two setters, one for name and one for address. Let's assume we have 10 fields, so there might be a chance that you might miss one of the setter while setting up. So that might result into some inconsistent data. So that's why we say setter injection is not that preferred. But yeah, it's possible that you can inject through setter injection or setter fields. Okay, there's a note for that, and we have to actually focus on that. To perform DI in Spring, we need to create a Spring definition that describes how a Spring should be created and wired together. And how we do that? Through our configurations. So in Spring we have a possible, like we have two possible ways. Either we can do configuration through XML files or through Java iterations. And once that bean gets created, so IOC container is responsible for all this thing like DI and other stuffs. So once this is happening, so definitely behind the scene IOC container is creating all the beans for us, resolving all the dependencies as per our choice. Either it's a constructor injection or setter injection. That will be handled by IOC container, and later it will inject them. So how this thing whole happens behind the scene, I mean through the code, we will see in next video. Thanks for watching this video guys. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.